Hello. Today we are looking at the New Testament book of Mark, chapter 12, verses 13 to 17, paying taxes to Caesar. To set the scene, Jesus is being set up by his enemies in the context of what could best be described as an unanswerable question. Is it right to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Jesus replies, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to God what is God's." A brilliant response to an excellent question. Our government today has a right to receive the payment of taxes due for the benefits we get from state-provided services. But what about giving to God? What is God's? Verse 8 of chapter 13, book of Romans, "Let no debt remain outstanding except the continuing debt to love one another. For he who loves his fellow man has fulfilled the law." Jesus is asking us to reflect on this, and he might even be suggesting or expecting that our obligation to God is always greater. Why? Just as Queen Elizabeth II's image appears on our coinage, we might well ask, what has God's image on it? Every man, woman, child on earth. So the thing I must render or give back to God is me. As a Christian, if I am made in the image of a heavenly king, then he has the right to me, and I can give myself to him in worship, prayer, words and deeds. So as we approach the midpoint of Lent, a traditional and important time of giving things up and a testing of our self-discipline, perhaps it is worth contemplating how we give to God what is God's. In our diligence, we know we will pay our taxes, at the very least to avoid the consequences of not paying them. But how diligent are we in giving to God what is his? Is it a prayer of thanks, asking for forgiveness or direction in a quiet moment alone? Maybe it's providing a cooked meal for a family struggling with COVID-19. Or is it these words being shared today? What God gives each of us is immeasurable and incomparable to the state services our taxes pay for. So maybe giving of ourselves to God, who loves every one of us, could just be the best gift of all.